In March 1926, the League of Nations signed off on a decision that fixed the Turkey-Iraq border, locked an oil region into Iraq, and helped set up tensions in the north that never truly went away. The prize was one province, Mosul. Before the First World War, Mosul was part of the Ottoman Empire. After the Ottoman defeat, the empire fractured, and the map was up for grabs. Britain occupied Mesopotamia and helped create a new nation, Iraq. Iraq, as a modern kingdom, was formed in 1921 under a League of Nations mandate, international permission for Britain to run the country while claiming it was preparing Iraq for self-rule. Britain installed a king, Faisal I, but British officials still held huge influence behind the scenes, including Sir Percy Cox, Britain's senior man in Iraq during the Mandate years. To the north, another new state had been born. In 1923, the Republic of Turkey was founded under Mustafa Kemal Ataturk. Earlier in this series, we saw Ataturk modernizing Turkey from the inside, introducing the new Turkish civil code. But while Ataturk rewrote laws at home, his government was trying to secure its borders. One question still felt unfinished. Mosul. Turkey argued Mosul was historically Ottoman and should belong to the new republic. Britain insisted Mosul must stay inside Iraq. Why did one province matter so much? Two reasons. First, oil. By the mid-1920s, oil was the lifeblood of modern power, navies, industry, empire, and the Mosul region was believed to be extremely valuable. Second, people. Mosul was a patchwork, Kurds, Arabs, Turkmen, Assyrians, and others. So whichever flag ended up over Mosul, communities faced an uncertain future. This wasn't just a border, it was who governed schools, markets, daily life. Negotiations between London and Ankara failed, so the dispute went to the League of Nations. In late 1924, the League accepted a provisional border called the Brussels Line, then sent a commission of investigation. 3 investigators traveled the province and reported back. Karl Einar Viersen, a Swedish diplomat, Count Paul Teleki, a former prime minister of Hungary, and Colonel Albert Paulus of Belgium. They visited towns, met local leaders, studied trade routes, administration, and security realities, and kept coming back to one question. If Mosul is taken away, can this brand new Iraqi state even survive? The recommendation was firm. Mosul should remain with Iraq. But the fine print mattered. The League argued Iraq would need long-term British supervision, often described as up to 25 years, and it stressed protections for minorities, especially Kurdish communities. Turkey contested the League's authority, so the dispute went to the League's court, the Permanent Court of International Justice. In November 1925, that court's advisory opinion helped clear the League's path to proceed. Then comes March 1926. In March, the League Council signed off on arrangements confirming Mosul's place within Iraq under the mandate system, tying Mosul's future to Baghdad's state building and to British influence, whether local communities wanted that or not. But a League ruling still had to be accepted in reality. So in June 1926, the Treaty of Ankara locked the border in, signed on the 5th of June by Turkey, Britain, and Iraq. Turkey accepted the loss of the land, but was promised 10% of Mosul's oil royalties for the next 25 years. Land for money, a border for oil. And with that, the Turkey-Iraq border hardened into a shape we still recognize today. Elsewhere in the world, Bertha Landis was elected mayor of Seattle, becoming the first woman to lead a major U.S. city. And in Britain, aviator Alan Cobham completed a major long-distance flight, arriving near London after flying from South Africa. That's this week 100 years ago. Subscribe for next week's story, and I'll see you then.